Hey guys, how you doing? jpsarrireviews here, and welcome again to another reaction video. And in today's video, I want to react to the new pre-order from Sideshow Collectibles, this Rogue premium format figure. Some people are really excited about this piece, some people not so much. And in this video, I want to break it down for you. Perhaps you're on the fence, you haven't decided that you want to pre-order this, maybe skip it. I want to help you out on this video. So here we are at Sideshow. I will have the link in the description for those who are interested. And as you can see, the edition size hasn't been determined yet. There's no exclusive, so pretty much is the one piece for all. Now, this is the part where a lot of people are not happy. The price, $745. I will tell you, it is a steep for a piece that doesn't have an exclusive. At this point, the price is really out of hand from Sideshow, and a lot of people definitely are going to feel the heat on this one. Now, looking at the people involved in the production of this piece, we have Sumit Malhotra as the sculptor, Ian McDonald the designer, Kat Sapine is the painter, the Sideshow design and development team is involved in the whole process. Alright guys, we are looking at the pictures now, and I will tell you, this is a beautiful representation of Rogue, no doubt about it. Sideshow is not new when it comes about Rogue. The original, the OG, I remember that piece, I pre-ordered that piece. That was a big disappointment for me. Mine came with so many problems, so many issues that couldn't be resolved. It had a mixed media jacket and that didn't fit. The googly eyes were so famous on both portraits, the exclusive and the regular. They had a lot of smears and the paint wasn't perfect at all. That was, to me, an eye-opener. And of course, you're talking about a piece that came out in 2011. That was in some way the beginning of the end for me with Sideshow. That's when it actually pushed me a little bit towards start collecting Kabuki and bow and stuff. And you know, when you think about the price then, when you're looking at the piece costs $300, and now of course we have come this far into the price that people are asking, or the companies are asking now. It's unreal that it's more than double what it cost back then. And of course, you know, you're talking about a piece that was announced in 2010, we're in 2025, so it's 15 years ago when it was announced for the first time at San Diego Comic-Con, and then of course it was released in 2011, so it's been a long time. But I will tell you, this piece looks great. Doesn't have a swap out portrait. The portrait is beautiful, but it's not necessarily the best portrait. I think the most beautiful portrait they have produced was the previous maquette, which with the action pose, which I think is a beautiful representation of Rogue with the action pose. It's a beautiful piece. And even the most recent diorama with Gambit has a beautiful face for sure. And this is a beautiful face, but it's a very tame expression. And I know a lot of people are not necessarily happy with that. Now, you can see the different hands, the change out hands, which is kind of cool. Of course, taking her gloves, ready to pound someone. This is the one who's ready to pound. Those are cool additions, but not necessarily the most unique thing. At least they're not giving you anything crazy with like light up features on everything. And I will tell you another thing that I noticed, that it's very similar to the most recent XM Studios Rogue piece. But I will tell you that this piece fits better, and the way they did the base, it looks a lot better than the one they did with the XM. I think the pose for this one really kind of showcases her curves better than the one from XM. And the problem with XM2, and I mentioned on that video where I talk about it, is that one also lacks expression in the portrait. And I feel that this one suffers the same fate. The original OG was very sexy looking, of course, with the high heels and everything. Here it's just regular boots. It's a little bit more in line to what they're producing now with Rogue, and they're trying to take away some of that. Of course, you know, this goes through different approval processes, and sometimes Disney, now the owner of Marvel, of course, has a say in how they want to portray the characters. Something that you notice that a lot of these new sculptures that we're seeing nowadays, they have some sexiness to it, but mostly they present more of a strong figure with a more tame expression, less sexiness on it. And that's perhaps something that it has to do with the approval process, and of course what Disney's looking for now. But here you can see 19 inches tall, a standard quarter scale piece. Here are the two pose options, and they're pretty cool. I think what they're going to do with this is with the arms. The arms are removable, so you're able to get those, and they're fine. I don't have an issue. I think I like both. They're both great. But again, what really kills it for me is the very tame expression. There's, you know, barely a smile, barely an expression, and that's where the original OG was a lot better with the regular portrait. I felt that that had a more of a smirk, and that was something that really a lot of people were fans of, and the reason why many collectors, myself included, we just went and pre-ordered it. But here you can see another way, another side of this. Again, I like the base a lot more. It's a pretty basic piece in so many ways. It reminds me too of the Kotobukiya Bishoyo too, of the stand right there when you look from the back. It's very, very similar. No lighter features, that is cool. And that is another thing that I don't think that even with, you know, that the price is deserving, or this piece is deserving of that high price tag. I will tell you, the most I would think of this piece would be $700, and we're pushing it already. I think more of in the 600, 650 maybe, because there's no light ups and there's no just basic arm switch outs. That's about it. And that is another reason why a lot of fans, a lot of collectors are not necessarily happy with Sideshow right now, because, you know, unfortunately it's becoming the norm. This is the price point now, and they keep pushing it to the point that pieces are going to be $1,000 very, very soon. They're already at that price point as you look at Bishop. And, you know, it's just a basic piece. And, you know, as much as I like it, I feel that Sideshow has done better, even though there are improvements here, you know. And I will tell you, this is superior to the OG premium format figure. I still think that the previous one was better. And if you have that one with the action pose, that's a beautiful representation of Rogue. I even think that the Gambit diorama is also a beautiful piece. But now, coming to the end of the video, really looking at this piece as an overall thing, I think it's a great representation of Rogue. They did a really nice job. Yes, the expression is very tame, could have done a lot better than that, but the physique is great. The choice of the switch out parts is great. The basic base is good, not super great, but it's basic, it's good. It doesn't have any other things that could add more to the price tag. However, still, I think the price is too high for what they're offering here. It's a beautiful representation, no doubt, and I know there's a lot of fans out there that are looking for a Rogue in their collection. Perhaps it's harder to get the previous versions because even the OG, even though it has a lot of imperfections, still goes for high prices nowadays. And I think this is an improvement, even better than XM Studios. But I am to the point where I feel like, you know, it's not, it doesn't, you know, shake my boots. It doesn't shake anybody's boots. It's just another Rogue, perhaps in the long line of Rogues that we're going to get. And I'm sure we're going to get one in the next couple of years. You know, it's a popular character that always sells, and it's not exciting. It's just basic in so many, you know, in so many ways. I can say it like this: it is a basic piece, and I don't think that you should just go out of your way and pay $745 plus shipping for something that is not impressive. And I'm sure it's going to have a large numbers. It doesn't have an exclusive, so you don't have to pre-order this, to be honest with you. You can wait until it goes in seconds, or it's cheaper, or they give you offers on discounts, because believe me, they're gonna have plenty. I can see that they're going to have plenty to go around. Even if the numbers are not they're not matching what they used to be back in the day, I still think they're still gonna produce a big number. So this is a piece that is beautiful, but you don't need to go out of your way, particularly at this price point, trying to buy it, pre-order this. You know, you can simply wait until it's released, and then you can get it. There's no exclusive, there's no hurry on this. But what is your opinion, my friends? What do you think about this piece? Are you excited for it? Are you pre-ordering this? Do you need a Rogue? So are you going to bite the bullet, or are you just simply going to wait? Let me know in the comments below. So once again, my friends, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button to remind you of the next video. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. The links are in the description. And please also consider supporting the channel financially through Patreon. My friends, God bless, take care, and I will talk to you again. Bye-bye.